Здравствуйте, меня зовут Michael. Добро пожаловать в the Polyglot Files. Now I know it's been quite a while since I've posted a Russian vlog, and I know a lot of people have been asking me if I was ever going to make another Russian vlog. So today's vlog is going to be talking about the things that I have been doing and the things that I haven't been doing in order to keep up with Russian. And I also have a pretty interesting proposition for you, all of you watching this video, so definitely stay tuned for that. Number 1, I am sad to report that I have not really been using the new Penguin Russian course textbook to learn Russian at this stage. I made it to lesson 7, and that's where things kind of fell apart. Why, you might ask? Well, I'm not going to lie, this textbook is really intense and moves really quickly. That's not to say that this is a bad textbook, it's just to say that it's not really what I'm looking for right now in a Russian textbook. But let's move on to the resources that I have actually been using for learning Russian. I have still been using learnrussian.rt.com. I think it's a fantastic resource, and I just completed lesson 10, I believe. And I'm about to move on to the second test. I did previously make a video of myself writing the first learnrussian.rt.com test, and you can check it out here / over here, wherever the card comes up for you to click on it. In addition to learnrussian.rt.com, I have been using Russian Made Easy. Now with the Russian Made Easy podcasts, I just completed podcast 20 of 30 podcasts, I believe, and podcast 20 was a comprehensive midterm exam that I did orally to the podcast in my car. And I'm not gonna lie, I got like 90% of the questions right, which is a big thing for me. It's kind of an ego boost. It's making me feel good about where I am in Russian. Another resource that I have been using that maybe isn't as academic as I would like it to be is Duolingo. And aside from using the Duolingo interface in order to practice my Russian, I've also been creating Duolingo Russian cheat sheets. So this is the first sheet that I have created for Duolingo Russian. As you can see, I have the Russian words typed out and then printed off, and then I have the English translations written in pen. I also have these marks over certain letters, and that's just to help me remember where stress goes in a word. I have also downloaded myself a new textbook, which I am finding to be a little bit easier than the new Penguin Russian course that I was using. Can you see it? Oh god, there's a window. You can't really see. This new textbook is called Colloquial Russian, and I downloaded it because I was looking for a textbook that wasn't as heavy as the new Penguin Russian course, and I'm happy to say that this textbook is a little bit easier to follow. They take things a little bit slower, and they have sentences and dialogues that are a little bit more applicable to the ways that I would be using Russian. To be honest, I'm not looking to work in a Russian environment as suggested by the new Penguin Russian course. I'm just looking to maybe one day visit Russia and be able to order a coffee. That would make me really happy. So I spoke at the beginning of the video about a proposition that I wanted to make to all of you. HelloTalk is actually an app that I learned about a couple weeks ago, and it basically connects language learners all over the world to help them study and learn the language that they desire to study and learn. Basically, you can meet up with other language learners as well as language natives in order to improve your own language skills and help others improve their language skills. For example, right now, I have 2 active conversations with 2 actual Russian speakers. If you're having a text communication with somebody, you can actually click and highlight the text that they've written to you and correct the mistakes that they've made. If you look at my phone, you can see that somebody has been very gracious in correcting my not-so-great Russian. I am also able to record my voice and listen to other people's voices speaking in the language that they're learning or the language that they speak natively. This is excellent in order to correct pronunciation, especially when it comes to really difficult Russian words that I have a lot of trouble pronouncing. Like the word ice cream. I have a lot of trouble trying to say ice cream. Мороженое. Мороженое. Never mind, maybe that wasn't so bad. There are also many other useful features such as transliteration or having the app take a language that is written in a different alphabet and then changing that alphabet into yours so that you can more easily read it. But my favorite part of the app is actually what is called moments. So you can think of moments sort of like a Facebook wall. You might have thoughts, whether they're in your own native language or whether they're in the language you are learning, and you can type up a little post and post it on Moments, and the entire language learning community can see that. Think of it like a social network for language learners. It's actually really impressive. If you're interested in helping me learn Russian or any of the other languages that I'm learning, or you simply want me to help you learn English, go ahead and click on the link in the description where you can download the HelloTalk app and then type in my username, Michael C. Let's connect on the app and let's mutually pursue our language goals. Здравствуйте, меня зовут Майкл. Я живу в Брамптоне, в Канаде, и мне 26 лет. Я говорю по-английски и по-французски, а я изучаю немецкий, африканс и русский, но я немного говорю по-русски. У меня есть брат, мама и папа. Моего брата зовут Мат, мою маму зовут Кристин, и моего папу зовут Марио. Мне нравятся книги, музыка и языки. Спасибо и до свидания. Alright everybody, you can check out my social media information. I have a Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. As usual, thank you for watching the Polyglot Files, and I will see you next time. Bye! I was zoning. Good.